Imagine waking up in a house that powers itself, repairs itself, and protects you, no matter what happens outside. A home so smart, it learns your habits. So efficient, it runs on a fraction of the energy of a normal house. And here's the twist. This home isn't designed by Apple, Samsung, or Google. It's created by Elon Musk, the man who revolutionized cars, space, and energy. And now, he's coming for your home. Welcome to Tesla's Tiny House 2026, the future of sustainable living where technology, design, and freedom finally meet. But this isn't just about a small house. It's about changing how we live, think, and survive in a world that's running out of space, energy, and time. It all began with a question that only Elon Musk would dare to ask. What if a house could be just as revolutionary as a Tesla car? The answer became the foundation of the Tesla Tiny House project, a fully self-sustaining home designed for a future where people no longer depend on massive cities or fragile power grids. Musk's goal was simple but radical: to build a house that doesn't consume resources, it creates them. Using the same technology that powers Tesla vehicles and SpaceX habitats, this compact home is engineered to be energy positive, meaning it produces more power than it uses. In a world of climate change, rising costs, and shrinking spaces, Tesla's vision isn't just a dream. It's a survival blueprint for the next generation. To understand Tesla's tiny house, you first have to understand why it's possible now. A few years ago, the idea of a fully self-sufficient smart home sounded like science fiction. But Tesla's breakthroughs in solar energy, battery storage, and AI integration have changed everything. At the heart of the house lies the Tesla Powerwall 3, a compact energy unit capable of storing enough electricity to power the home for weeks, even without sunlight. The roof is made entirely of solar roof tiles, not just panels stuck on top, but individual power-generating tiles designed to blend into the architecture. During the day, they silently collect sunlight and convert it into energy. At night, the Powerwall takes over, releasing that stored power to run every system inside the home. And that's just the beginning. Inside, the Tesla Tiny House runs on an AI energy management system, the same technology that helps Tesla cars learn your driving habits. Here, it learns your living habits. It knows when you wake up, how warm you like your shower, when you cook, when you sleep, and automatically adjusts energy usage to save every watt. It's like having an invisible assistant optimizing your life, ensuring nothing goes to waste. The house even connects directly to the Tesla energy grid, meaning if you generate more energy than you use, you can sell that extra power back to the grid, turning your home into a mini business. And when paired with Tesla's Starlink internet, you're not just off the grid, you're connected to the entire world, no matter where your home is. But the real genius isn't just in the tech. It's in how it all works together, seamlessly, quietly, and intelligently, creating a home that's not only sustainable, but alive. A home that thinks, learns, and adapts, just like you. But if the technology already exists, why isn't everyone living in one of these homes yet? The answer lies in what Tesla had to face next. Every revolution meets resistance, and the Tesla Tiny House is no exception. When Elon Musk first revealed the concept in 2026, the internet went into a frenzy, half excitement, half disbelief. People asked the same question over and over again. Can a house this advanced really cost less than a car? But behind the sleek promo videos and futuristic renders, the reality was far more complicated. Tesla's biggest challenge wasn't designing the house, it was building it at scale. A self-sufficient home means combining solar power, water treatment, battery systems, climate control, and AI automation, all into a single plug-and-play structure no bigger than a studio apartment. That's not engineering, that's alchemy. And yet, Tesla tried. They partnered with specialized firms in modular housing, lightweight steel frames, and off-grid infrastructure, aiming to create a product that could be shipped on a single flatbed truck and installed in a day. But here's the catch. Even with Tesla's efficiency, costs began stacking up fast. Solar glass, lithium-ion batteries, waterproof insulation, custom hardware for sliding walls. Each element was cutting-edge, but also expensive. The early prototypes reportedly cost between $45,000 to $60,000 before installation or land. So, Musk's dream of a sustainable home for everyone hit its first wall, production economics. Then came the second challenge, regulation. Housing codes vary from one state to another, sometimes from one city block to the next. A tiny home that's perfectly legal in Texas could be restricted in California or banned entirely in parts of Europe due to zoning laws. Tesla's engineers quickly realized they weren't just fighting technical limits. They were fighting bureaucracy. And bureaucracy doesn't move at the speed of innovation. The third obstacle was public skepticism. For many people, the idea of living in a 225 square foot smart pod felt claustrophobic, even dystopian. What makes a home truly safe? Thick walls? Heavy locks? Maybe. But Tesla's 2026 tiny house redefines protection in a way no ordinary home ever could. This isn't just a shell, it's a living armor. Every seam and surface is built to sense, adapt, and protect. When storms hit, the house doesn't fight the weather, it outsmarts it. Hidden sensors detect pressure and wind changes before they strike. Once wind speeds hit around 100 kilometers per hour, storm mode activates. Windows seal tight, vents close automatically, and the roof adjusts to reduce wind drag. Underneath, ballast tanks filled with water keep the structure stable, while 4 steel anchors grip the ground with industrial strength. The idea came straight from SpaceX's landing tech: balance, precision, and strength. The walls and roof are coated with a UV-resistant, self-cleaning layer. Rain literally washes off dust, while sunlight kills bacteria. With this design, the exterior stays clean for months, and repainting might not be needed for over 10 years. But the roof does more than protect, it works. It's fitted with solar panels that produce up to 10 to 12 kilowatt hours per day. And hidden gutters capture rainwater, filtering it through carbon and UV stages to create clean, reusable water. All wiring, drainage, and satellite connections run inside sealed tunnels, protected from moisture and heat. If the storm worsens, the house switches to emergency mode, powering only the essentials: lighting, Wi-Fi, refrigeration, and water pumps. You stay online, safe, and powered while the rest of the neighborhood goes dark. And when the danger passes, the system resets automatically, logging data from the storm to learn and improve next time. If disaster ever gets too close, the house can even move. Its modular frame splits into 3 parts, ready to be transported and reassembled in less than a day. It's not just a home anymore. It's a resilient machine for living, quiet, smart, and built to survive anything. What gives this futuristic home its soul? It's not the walls, not the roof. It's the brain that runs it all. Tesla calls it NeuraCore, a next-generation AI system inspired by the same logic that powers their self-driving cars. NeuraCore doesn't just respond, it predicts. It learns from your habits, your voice, and even your daily rhythm. If you wake up at 7 o'clock every morning, the lights start to brighten 5 minutes before. The temperature adjusts automatically, and the coffee machine begins brewing right on cue. By the time you open your eyes, your day is already in motion. Every room in the house communicates through a low-latency neural network, allowing instant responses with almost zero delay. This isn't smart home technology as we know it. It's Tesla's version of consciousness inside architecture. Voice commands don't just trigger actions. They start conversations. Say, "I'm feeling cold," and NeuraCore doesn't just turn up the heat. It checks the weather forecast, humidity, and your recent preferences, then finds the most energy-efficient way to make you comfortable. But what makes NeuraCore truly different is its adaptive autonomy system. That means it can operate independently during power loss or network downtime. It has its own built-in microserver powered by the solar grid and battery backup. So even if the world outside goes offline, your home still runs smoothly. And Tesla didn't stop there. Every NeuraCore is linked to the Tesla Global Cloud, a secure learning network that constantly updates your system with improvements, based on real-time data from thousands of other Tesla homes. So your house literally gets smarter every single day. Privacy, of course, is non-negotiable. Tesla uses end-to-end encryption on all data transfers. And user control is absolute. You can erase logs or disable AI learning at any time. What if your house didn't just use energy? What if it created it? That's exactly what Tesla's 2026 tiny house does. At the heart of the system lies the PowerCore battery, a smaller version of Tesla's Powerwall, redesigned to fit beneath the floor panels. It stores up to 50 kilowatt hours of energy, enough to power the house for 2 full days. Without sunlight or external electricity, the solar roof panels generate 10 to 12 kilowatt hours per day. And when production exceeds consumption, the extra energy gets stored automatically. But that's not all. The house can also share power with nearby Tesla vehicles, or even another Tesla home. Imagine your neighbor loses power during a storm. Your house can send them energy wirelessly through a short-range power share system, keeping essential systems alive until the grid is restored. It's not science fiction. It's built on the same bidirectional charging tech used in Tesla's Cybertruck. The entire setup is managed by the Energy Autonomy Manager, which constantly monitors your usage, solar input, and storage levels. It prioritizes critical systems like refrigeration, lighting, and communication, and reroutes excess power to non-essential tasks like EV charging or heating water. During peak hours, NeuraCore even predicts your behavior. It knows when you're about to cook dinner or use your washing machine, and adjusts power flow accordingly to avoid wasting energy. In other words, this home doesn't depend on the world's power grid. It is the grid, a self-contained ecosystem capable of surviving off-grid for weeks, and doing it cleanly, silently, and intelligently. This isn't just another Tesla project. It's a blueprint for how humanity might live in the next century. For Elon Musk, the dream was never about selling cars. It was about creating systems that sustain life. From Mars habitats to Earth's clean energy revolution, the Tesla tiny house is the missing link, a bridge between personal independence and global sustainability. It's affordable, modular, and transportable, built to fit into city life, rural environments, or even disaster zones. And it's not just for survival, it's for thriving. A space that protects, adapts, learns, and evolves with you. Today, the prototype stands as a statement that innovation isn't about luxury, it's about freedom. Freedom from bills, pollution, and limits. Freedom to live anywhere, sustainably and intelligently. Because the future isn't just coming. It's already parked on your driveway.